Let's give a round of applause to our Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Maria Ahtisa Manalo.
Everyone being here, spending your time with me to send me off before I compete in Thailand. Maraming salamat po.
And there you have it, our Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Maria Ahtisa Manalo. Let's give her a huge round of applause once again. Wow, this is really the day that we finally send our queen to the universe. And I know all of you have a lot of questions to ask her, but before that, we have to, casually ask our queen just to warm her up. Hello, Ahtisa. Good afternoon. You're very beautiful today. Well, I'm sure and I'm certain that you are going to ask a series of questions, even difficult ones. Let me start off by saying or asking, how are you doing today, queen?
Oh, I'm really good. You know, when I was gonna go here, I was thinking, kamusta kaya yung magiging room? I don't know how it is. It has been a while since I had a send-off, and it's a great reminder that I'm very well loved and I'm very well supported. So thank you to Miss Universe Philippines for creating this event.
There you go, and thank you so much for everyone that has been here supporting us and anticipating this very moment to talk to our Queen Ahtisa. Now we want to know, what are the things that you have been doing to prepare for this pageant? We're really excited to know it. How's your preparations going on?
Really, really good. You know, the preparations and the normal ones that we usually do, the trainings and all that. But I think for me, the most important thing that I really had to prepare on is the responsibility of bringing the Philippines to the Miss Universe stage. You know, it's a whole different ballgame when it's there. I have been feeling the pressure, but I know that it's one of those things that will push me to become better and to serve the Philippines better.
That's beautiful. Beautifully said. Thank you so much for that. Now I'm sure, and I know, and I love that you said that it's been a big deal for the Philippines. Pageants are a big deal here in our country, right? And that's why, every eyes are on you, and every inspiration that you have goes to the youth and goes to the young women who are inspiring or who are inspired that's been going through the same journey. Do you have any message to those young queens or even young women who wants to be just like you?
Of course. I want you all to remember that, my Miss Universe Philippines dream, my dream of stepping on the Miss Universe stage, it took 18 years. It took 3 attempts to get the crown. So it's a good reminder. I hope that anyone who hears my story sees that your dreams can be far-fetched to other people. Your dreams can seem big. But as long as you push for your dreams, as long as you work hard and you never give up, it's possible to live them. I'm a living example of that.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Now, to ask you an even or a slightly lighter question, everybody wants to know this. Can we have a sneak peek or any details about your evening gown or national costume? Is that allowed? Can you give us a sneak peek of that? Or who's making it? What color? And tell us all about it.
My national costume is going to be made by Mac. hasn't been seen in a while in the Miss Universe stage, and I'm really, really excited because it's a good representation of the Filipino culture and also my own personality. So I'm very excited for everyone to see that.
There you have it. That's Mactuma for her national costume. For her evening gown, can you give us some details or bawal pa? Is it confidential pa?
Of course, Tito Val Taguba, the person who made my evening gown in Miss Universe Philippines, will also be my designer for Miss Universe. And my team have seen already the gowns, and all I can say is they're very happy. You've seen Mama J and Voltaire smiling all throughout. It's really exciting to see. I'm very excited for everyone to see what we prepared for.
Well, there you have it. That's something to watch out for, right? I know I'm excited, and I know all of you pageant fans are much more excited than we are. Now, last but definitely not the least, Ahtisa, we know that the Philippines have held the pageant standards so high every year. Now, I want to say, or I want to ask rather, that what is your promise this time to yourself, to the Filipino people that has been anticipating you walk on the Miss Universe stage?
That I will give my best. That's my assurance to everyone. I will fight. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or I haven't had sleep. I will fight. I will give you the best.
There you go. Wow, goosebumps for me. Thank you so much, Ahtisa. How about a round of applause for our queen, Ahtisa, right here. And I know all of you are excited to ask her your personal questions, but before that, allow us to present to you some messages from your fellow queens and from the people that has been most important from your heart. Let us start with our Miss Supranational Philippines 2026, Katrina Legado.
Hello, good afternoon everyone, and of course, hello Che. I'm gonna know that pa-debut mo today. Wait for that, happy 18. But still, look at Ahtisa right now. She's so ready for the universe. Ready talaga siya sa 5th Miss Universe crown natin. And I'm sure she's gonna give her very best. Ahtisa and I go way back. I think ever since I started my pageant career, magkasama kaming nag-start, and I'm so happy na nakuha mo na yung Miss Universe crown. And this is really meant for you, and I'm so excited to support you in the Miss Universe journey. Love you, Chef.
And now let's hear it from Miss Eco International Philippines 2026, Gabby Carballo.
I was telling Kat kanina, we feel like maids of honor today to our brides, so both debut and wedding. Oh my gosh, okay, so there's two things that I've been since knowing of your name at all. So I've always been a pageant fan, but I've also, now after how many months of being together, I also would say that you're one of my friends. So this message comes from being both a fan and a friend. So when I started pageants, I was still in the city and you were already competing nationally. And that just shows how tenacious you are, how much you wanted this for so long. And from the bottom of our hearts, we really genuinely support you with our entire heart. When you're there competing, even if we won't be there physically, promise we will be probably crying at home, taking videos of the screen. And just know we're so proud of you. Everyone, just so that you know how hard she has worked, even if we've been together for how many months now, we barely see her because of how hard she works. And everyone should really acknowledge that no matter what happens, this girl loves the Philippines and she dreams to be Miss Universe, and we all cannot wait to see you become Miss Universe.
Okay, before you guys or you girls step on the stage, let's have a quick photo.
She's a high-speed chaser.
Thank you, girls. That was been Kat and Gabby. Thank you so much. The messages doesn't end there. Now let's hear it from the special envoy of the Philippines and the Kingdom of Thailand, Mr. Brandon Regua.
Hi, my love. First, I just want to say you're so beautiful tonight. Today, this afternoon, pala, I'm sorry. And I just want to say that more than anything else, you're a very genuine heart. I think that's one of the reasons why the universe chose you to represent the Philippines. And I'm looking forward to see you in Thailand and to welcome you. So, sawadee ka and congratulations. And of course, I want to say thanks to Mama Jay for making sure that you will look radiant today. And of course, to our friend Ailey there, who's always there and supporting for us. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ryan. And now let's hear it from the head of Women Empowerment Committee and Charity, Miss Leah Ramos.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, alam ko si Ahtisa sobrang busy. Kasi hindi na siya sumasagot sa You're one of the queens who's so well loved. I've had so many non-pageant fans. They're rooting for you. And I know that also carries a lot of pressure, but you carry it so well. And share ko lang, so when we're, brainstorming with Ahtisa for Beyond the View, I admired what she said when she was talking about her advocacy. People might think it's not sexy, right? It's not what people expect her to push for. But it's what she believed in. And I knew that she's a person with conviction. She's a person who does things with intention. Kasi talagang pinag-iisipan niya muna. She even said, can I think about it more? Because before we do the final script, she wants to make sure this is what she is certain to push for because she will take it to the international stage. So with that, I am so proud of what you've chosen to push for. And all I can say is I can't wait for the people to see you represent the Philippines. Let your beauty, your confidence, and your heart light up the universe and go on that Miss Universe stage. Sorry, you
Thank you so much, Miss Leah. And now let's hear it from the Miss Universe Philippines National Director, Miss Ara Arida.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I prepared something because I've seen her journey up close and personal. Alam mo yan. So, this is my love letter for you. Wow, love letter. Parang hindi nawa mahalo-halo. So, here's Ahtisa. Let me start by saying how incredibly proud I am of you. You know, among all the queens, you're one of those whose journey I've truly followed. Alam mo yan, not just on screen, but up close and personal. So I remember your first international stint, and I would say you completely blew us all away with your performance. And that's why I feel like that's how it started, why all your fans, you have a lot of followers and supporters because of what you've seen on on that stage, that energy just really sealed the deal that I think that energy is meant for the universe. Teka, susunod ko na. So yeah, no wonder you gained so many followers and why people have been rooting for you to join Miss Universe ever since. And every year I could hear the clamor for your comeback. And I know it took you years before you finally decided that you would join. So even when you became less active in pageantry and you focus on your businesses, which is something to be really proud of, your supporters never stopped believing in you. You still judging pageants in the provinces, and every time I could feel how much people adore you and how strongly they still wish for you to compete again. And finally, yes, after years of waiting, you decided to join. And I can feel how much everyone celebrated. Na-witness ko yun, the happiness of every one of your supporters. And I've always been a silent observer, alam mo yan. And sabi ko nga, I used to wonder, ano bang meron kay Ahtisa? Bakit sobrang dami niyang fans, sobrang dami niyang supporters? Kasi not all queens have the same amount of fans that you have. You're super well loved. And I guess, yun nga, na-observe ko, I think that performance you had on your first international pageant, it really sealed the deal. And I'm hoping, and we're all looking forward that kind of energy. Alam ko, mas mahihigitan mo pa yun sa international stage. Because you waited for this for so many years. And finally, you're here. Finally, we're sending you off. Ito na yung dream mo. Ang tagal mo ito pag-isipan. Ang daming nangyari. And I witnessed how you prepared. Especially the first year you tried Miss Universe. Kita-kita ko paano ka nag-prepare. Doon ko talaga naramdaman na sobrang gusto mo na to. Your grit and determination and the fire behind your manika dull face. The fierceness still comes and I can feel it. So you prove that you're not just beautiful but also fierce and purpose-driven. And that's why kahit on the first try, it's not the one you wish for. But with your determination, you still pursue to do it the second time around. And finally, Destiny said, this is your time. So now, here we are. You're representing our country for Miss Universe. And I know you reignited so many dreams when you won. People I know who had stopped following pageants, followed pageant again for supporting you. And new pageant followers emerge after watching your coronation. So I hope these people will be your inspiration to really get and be the best of what you can do everything for you to be able to get the crowd. Hindi kita masyadong pinipressure. But of course, I'm so happy because being here, kasi ikaw yung first candidate representative. Diba? And we have this journey together na nakita ko talaga yung trainings mo lahat. So I'm really happy na you're the one who's really representing our country for this universe. Kaya naman I know you've inspired so much and this kind of celebration will continue to grow and I know we will keep on celebrating until the finals because with God's will and guidance, the fifth crown will be destined on your head! Yes! Miss Universe crown, girl! Energy! And don't worry about what people will say, just do you. You're perfect as you are. Do you, be confident. Lahat ng ginagawa mo, be confident. Kung ano itsura mo, ikaw pinakamaganda. Confidence na yung labanan. Because you will be here rallying behind you and I know you will make us all proud. I love you, Ahtisa.
Now let's hear it from another queen, the former Miss Universe Philippines, Miss Shaxi Subsupli.
She's a hot
so beautiful, radiant and glowing today. And you know what? 2020 pa lang, when we first started Miss Universe Philippines, of course, Mama J, maraming nakaabang kay Ahtisa. I think you all remember this. She had a photo when she went to our, nasa ano ba to, sa BGC. If you all remember that, everybody was like clamoring that for our first stint in Miss Universe Philippines, ikaw ang sasabak. At marami ang nadismaya when you didn't pursue joining. But what really struck me about Ahtisa was after she didn't get the crown last year. And we had dinner with Louis. And it's tough, you know, to join a pageant when you have competed internationally already. Sabi ko nga, if it was me, I wouldn't have the courage to do it again, start from scratch. Kasi she's already a queen, but she had to go through everything like the first time. And when she didn't get the Miss Universe Philippines crown, I thought she will never join again. Because I knew how hard she worked for it last year. I could really see the fire, the burning desire to go on Miss Universe, and it didn't happen. But what really inspired me and made me, wow, Ahtisa, when she tried again. She didn't let that failure stop her from pursuing what she really wanted to become Miss Universe Philippines. And I really do believe in destiny. I've always said this, you know, no matter how hard you work, no matter everything, it's all A's. Lahat ginawa mo, nag-training ka, your body's perfect, your makeup, your gown, everything, kahit gaano pa ka-perfect yan. I always believe that destiny plays a part. And that's something na hindi mo makokontrol. And so I believe that you joining again after, you know, losing last year and fighting for your heart's desire, and now you are our Miss Universe Philippines. I do believe that there's destiny. The destiny awaits you. It's just you just have to be ready to grab it. Kumbaga. So you do what you can do. The other half, leave it to fate. And andito naman natin mga prayer warriors.
Yes.
Diba? You will be praying na yung destiny ibigay na kay Ahtisa. At I'll be praying for you. I'll be there cheering for you because feeling ko, Thailand, alam mo na, our lucky charm. And it might be you, Ahtisa. So I'm really, really happy that you waited. I'm really, really happy that you tried again. And nung nadapa ka sa stage, medyo talaga sabi ko, but when you stood up, na like nothing happened, and when you were asked that question, sabi ko, wala na. She's my winner. And so I'm very happy for you. I hope that you can make us proud. Huwag ka lang masyadong ma-pressure. I know a lot of fans love you, and because they love you, they will really try to push you. But I hope you take it positively. Not every girl will have that same kind of support. But still, I always say this, it's your journey. Do what you think is good for you. Nobody else can say, oh, dapat ganyan, dapat. It should be your decision. This is once in a lifetime. So I hope that you make the right decisions and you stick with it. No matter how many people are saying, don't do this. Kung ano nasa puso mo, gawin mo. Mama J? pero sabihin mo rin sa amin, para hindi kayo magulat. But yes, I am manifesting. Yeah. Okay. I'm really manifesting that Ahtisa will make us happy and proud coming November. So love you.
exclusively. And the last one to give a message, our Executive Vice President of Miss Universe Philippines Organization, Mr. Voltaire Tayo.
I actually love the energy here in this room today. You know, because there's so much love for Ahtisa. And I think we're all hopeful, you know, with your upcoming journey. We're confident in the Queen that's going to compete in Bangkok. The thing is, I met Ahtisa way back in 2018. And it was quite funny because we did an interview recently and we were both laughing because we were like, naalala mo yung first time tayong nag-meet in that studio. And then sabi ko, oo, naalala ko yun. Pagpasok ko din sa studio, hindi akala ko mga relatives kayo ng mga candidates. Because they were still so young. Neneng-nene pa sila. And from 2018, to where she is now. I think the difference is, yes, there's a lot of women or a lot of queens that have competed numerous times, several times. The difference is with Ahtisa, I saw a growth in the person and in the woman. In fact, I was never satisfied with who she was presenting, and she knows this, and I'm not just saying this right now, but I told this to her. I said, Ahtisa, all your performances in the past, flawless. I can say nothing about your performances. You're outstanding. You have that confidence on stage. But I don't feel you. I couldn't relate. And I kept pushing her to find that confidence, to be confident in who she is. It's one thing to say, I'm confident, and then to project it. But to truly be secure in who you are, that not only takes courage, but it takes time and experience. And in her closed-door interview in Miss Universe Philippines, when she had me in a pool of tears, when she answered, that's when I knew she was ready to be Miss Universe. Not just Miss Universe Philippines, but Miss Universe.
Yes.
Because I felt... And even in her finals, when she said it, when she answered, again, she made me cry. Because I knew that the woman speaking was the Ahtisa that grew up in Quezon Province, with all of the hardships, difficulties, and yet she persevered through all of that to become the woman that she is today. It's so easy to look this perfect. But to stand there and say it and share it with people, regardless of what they'll think. That's the true queen that I admire in Ahtisa. So with that, I wish you the best of luck. And I know destiny will be on your side. And Jonas, I think we discovered our co-host for Miss Universe Philippines, Ara Arena.
Thank you so much, Voltaire. And now, let's proceed with hearing a message from Ahtisa's family. Her mother Elsie and her sister Athena.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon po. Start. Naiyak ako sa mga messages. Para na ni Miss Ariana Rida ni Sir Voltaire and ni Miss Shamsi. Ito na, this is it, ano. Ito na yung dreams mo. Dream natin lahat. Because I know it. Kasi I saw something in her nung ipanganak ko pa lang siya. Kasi sabi niya ako, kasi makakailan baka mamaya, iyakan tayo lahat. Anyway, kasi ako kasi yung yung mapapaniwalain, mapamahiin. I always believe in destiny. Kasi ang daming pinagdaanan ng anak ko, hardship in life, family problems, and anything. Pero look at her. She's really a queen. Ito lang sasabi ko, anak, do not lose the fire inside you. Because you are a queen. You are a dragon queen. Wala na ako masabi pa, basta ako sabihin ba lahat kung ano yung nasa puso mo gawin mo. Kasi alam ko, atin na to. Atin to, ibigay ko sa atin. Salamat po sa inyong lahat. And good afternoon.
Sister Athena, and please let's give everyone a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for your messages. I know for a fact that Ahtisa will bring that with her in Thailand. That's right. Yes. All right. Well, I think it's the most awaited part of our media people. Hello, media. Are you still there? Yeah. All right. This part of the show, or this part of the program, is just for you. It's time for our question and answer portion with our media partners, and we're going to do it in an orderly manner. Okay? Are we all set? Are you ready? Yep, she's born ready. Alright.
Yes, check. Hi, Ahtisa. I'm Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I'd like to know what is your state of mind now that the competition is getting really close?
You know, recently, I had to take a week off from preparing because I got like flu sick, like really bad sick that I couldn't like get up, and I was having like pounding headaches and all that. And after that, for some reason I thought na, oh my god, I wasted a whole week of not being able to prepare. And I felt kind of down after that. So I went to the people I trust, my core team, my friends, my family. I told them that I have been feeling a little down because of that. But my mom told me that, you know, I've prepared for this for 18 years. I've been doing it ever since I was 10 years old. What's a week off? You know, I got sick, I'm only a person. So after that, I realized, oh no, why am I beating myself too hard on something that I can't control? When I can't control, when the things I can control, I prepared well for it. We're already ready. I can leave tomorrow and it's already okay because everything's done for. So it's a reminder that, you know, as much as I'm fighting, as much as I'm pushing myself, I should remember to be nice and kind to myself. So seeing everyone here now, sabi ko, okay, I'm really well loved. Everyone is supporting my dreams for it to happen. So all I could do is, you know, give the best fight, be happy, and be content with who I am, because I think who I am is enough.
Thank you very much. Total nabanggit naman na ni Mother yung dragon sa damit na. Can you share with us the idea behind this look that you have right now?
Oh, you know, because I'm very, very excited to go to Thailand. In Thailand, there's this dragon temple. It's color pink. So sabi ko, okay, sakto with my color and sakto where I'm going. So my stylist thought that it would be a nice touch to have something from Thailand here today. Then hence the pink dragon. But also, you know, my mom is called the dragon because she's fiery and matapang siya. So this is also a representation for my mom.
Thank you very much. That's a lovely look on you. The best of luck, Ahtisa.
Mother Dragon.
Hi, Ahtisa. I'm currently from GMA News Online. So you touched on a little bit about your health, and I'm glad that you're okay now. But can you talk about your workout routine and your nutrition plans for the competition? Like, is there a specific type of exercise or training that you focus on? And also, do you have like a specific diet plan for this competition?
You know, all the working out and all the preparation, I made sure that I'm doing it here. Because when we get there, our schedules are going to be grueling. There's no time anymore to work out. There's no time to prepare when you're there. So all the preparation is done here. When I get there, I will just worry about presenting myself the best and being present in activities. So my workouts were, I tried boxing, I was doing Pilates, I was doing yoga, I was doing weight training. I was just making sure that I was moving a lot. So it's an active body is a different body. And then after that, for the nutrition naman, I just make sure to eat whole foods. I also make sure to not worry too much about what I eat, in a sense that I can't deprive myself and make myself unhappy because I'm trying to force myself to eat certain kind of things. But of course, just being mindful of what you're eating, making sure that you're I'm fueling myself. That's more so my focus in terms of health and fitness. It's part of my analysis.
Hello, Ahtisa.
Yes.
First of all, you look amazing. Give it up for her. Okay, so my question for you is, as a pageant fan who is not from the Philippines, I always looked at girls who represented the Philippines at Miss Universe, and they always had something special, something that set them aside from everyone else. In your opinion, what is it that you have that will make you shine on the international stage and sets you aside from everyone else?
Just one thing. I think the entirety of who I am now to this point is really what makes me different amongst everyone else. You know, I started doing pageants at 10 years old. Not a lot of girls have started doing pageants at 10 years old. You know, I did that to fund my own education. I think from the very beginning, I have dreams that I've achieved because of my grit and being relentless. So I think an overall package of being palaban, relentless, and making sure that I don't give up on a dream just because it seems too far-fetched. I think that's what makes me different from everyone else.
Thank you so much, and best of luck. You got this.
Christian from the ground. I have for you your arrival in Tamco. When you arrived at the airport for Mr. International. So we also spoke with Kim Goodburn and after your hosting stage. So just wanted to know what vibe did you get from the Thai fans backstage or Thai staff when you went there?
I forgot that I was in Thailand. They're very warm, just like Filipinos, very accommodating, and all of them are, excited to meet someone from the Philippines. And I think that's such a cute thing that they practiced even some Filipino words when I was there. So you can tell that they're very warm people and very accommodating, and that you forget that you're in a different country because they remind me so much of the Filipinos.
And very quickly now, your reaction because we were talking to Thai fans after seeing you, and they were saying that they wanted to see you and Vina also being roommates with our Miss Universe. How do you feel about that?
That'd be really fun. Philippines and Thailand as roommates. Usually we're grouped based on the language we can speak. So I think most probably I will be grouped with someone Asian or from Europe or something. So I'm really excited to see who's gonna be my roommate. Because a big part of the experience is who you share it with also.
Thank you.
Hello, buhay ka lang sa Really not from the listener.
Yes.
I've been covering pageants since 1989, more than two decades ago. And this is one of the most exciting and exciting
Council of Pageantry.
Let's say you really won Miss Universe 2025. What needy sector in our society would you give it back first? Would you celebrate it the first?
Celebrate with first.
With a needy sector in our society.
I know that the Philippines has a lot to improve on, but I've always believed in empowering more than just a one-time service thing. I believe in teaching people how to fish instead of giving them a fish. So I will celebrate with my organization, Allen Academy, where we focus on empowering the youth, because I know that, these are the things that I could have used when I was much younger. The things that I achieve now are through hard work and grit and having to explore them by myself. So if I could lend a helping hand to these kids, the future of our country, that would be much more amazing to me.
Wow, thanks so much for that. Last question. We're now in the social media era. How do you plan to tap your millions of fans as well as the social media themselves to help you win our 5th Miss International?
You're welcome.
Making sure that I keep everyone updated and part of my journey. I'm very excited when I get there because I can't wait to show everyone how it's gonna be, the experience is gonna be like through my eyes. But I know that also there are gonna be people from Miss Universe Philippines and some of the media friends that are gonna be there. So it's really just sharing with them the things that I'm experiencing.
Thanks so much and best of luck.
Hi, Ahtisa. Down the wire now. This is crunch time. So between now and I think the schedule is out already, registration, first couple of days of November. Can you tell us what your days are gonna look like between now and then? And I know that you're training every part of your laban, but what else are you gonna be doing? Like, can you share with us?
Final touches na lang, Miss D. So I'm gonna have to pack. That's the only thing left to do. I'm gonna pack. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget anything.
How many maletas?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet how many maletas.
Wait, so many chonas? Why? Maharang ba? Philippine Airlines.
So it's more so that packing, last minute trainings, touch-ups, final touch-ups of everything. Just reminders for like Q&A points or passerella points. and all that stuff. And we're still shooting my Nat Cos and my evening gown. We're gonna make sure we have photos for everyone to see. They say they see the details and the hard work that went into it.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for your pasarela because I think that you prepare some kind of pasabog walk, right, Jonas? You're preparing some sort of pasabog walk. Diba? Can you tell us like how different is it gonna be? How much of an impact do you plan to have on stage? Like when you come out pa ano yung strategy mo?
My plan is to have the 100% impact, Miss Tina.
In the impact
In the impact arena. But I think this question is much more suited for Ian and Mama J, who are my trainers for Basarana.
Busy daw. Saan si Ian? O Ian! Ano? Ito na sabihin ko at kilala naman natin si Ahtisa, diba? Mula, teka, harapin mo mga camera. Marami nag-video sa inyo. Actually, 2016 pa lang, sinilat na si Ahtisa ni Mama J. And nakita natin kung paano siya nag-perform sa Philippine stage. 2018 ko rin na-meet si Ahtisa and we trained for Miss International. And what I appreciate about Ahtisa is she's naturally a performer. Hindi kailangan ng choreography. Actually, sometimes if you give her choreography, mas matigas ulo. Mas matigas, nabigay niya yung gusto niya, na feel niyang perfect for her. Sabi nga, give them a chance, you do what you want to do. Right? And this year, what's different is, nagbibigay talaga si Jay, si Jonas Kapon, ng pointers kung anong dapat ang better gawin para mas ma-improve pa yung walk ni Ahtisa. Ngayon nga lang naglagay ako ng notes kasi may video lang ko. So, hey, yes. Meron pa kaming abangan. Yes, oo, meron. And of course, yeah. Ayun ako, Jonas.
Nakabulong lang ako.
Nakabulong?
Ganun na lang ako ngayon. Since 2020. Kaya yung mga bashers, ito pa sa sino. You know, kasi at the end of the day, we already have a lot of teams, we have a lot of people who help. We give it to the younger generation also to that. I have so many other things in mind. Since 2020, yun na yung binibigay ko. Parang who's your trainer, tignan natin, and I'll just give pointers. And then kanina nilong ito ng pointers si Ian. Kasi nga, tama tigas ang ulo niya.
I was just gonna ask, is she a good student?
Okay, good student.
Oh.
Very stubborn.
But hard worker.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I'm stubborn.
Kaya sometimes, sinabi nga ni Shansi na you do it on your own, diba? If you want to do your best with your own, gano'n. Pero minsan, iba talaga yung mata ng mga taong tumutulong. Iba yung mata ng taong alam yung pwede sa'yo. Kesa yung ikaw naniniwala, ang dami naniniwala na maganda lang sila. Sa room na to, dami naniniwala kung tingin, ganda ko. Ikaw yung tingin ng ibang tao, right? So sometimes we have to listen to our trainers. Kasi advice lang naman. Isa ka doon.
Something because sometimes you listen to the right people. What I meant kanina was that there's a lot of noise. You know, a lot of people will give you pointers, but there are certain people who are qualified to give pointers. So that's who you listen to. Ako, to be honest, when I competed also, may stubborn din ako. I valued the opinions of the experts and the people that I look up to. And one of those was Mama J. When he told me, turn like this, turn like that, paulit-ulit. Sa kanya na ako nakikinig. Hindi na sa iba, kasi hindi maguguluhan ako. And, you know, when I was working with Mama J also now at Miss Universe Philippines, I realized that may mga napapansin siya na kung hindi niya pinoint out, hindi ko mapapansin. You know? And then I was like, oh, ano? Ganda-ganda nga ako noong una. Sinabi niya, okay, so there are certain people din talaga who have studied pageants and what works. But again, sabi ko nga, those are pointers as well. You know, you listen, you think about it, and if you feel that it's right for you, then do it. But again, I always say this, it's your journey. It's your personal journey. All of us here are just here to help you and to guide you. But still, it has to be from your heart, diba? Kasi sometimes if you're doing something and it's not really something that you want to do, it's gonna come out, diba? Yung real self mo lalabas, hindi matatago. So, ikaw pa rin yun. When you go there, ikaw pa rin yun. You have to own it. You have to own and own up to the decisions that you will make. Yun lang.
Fast quiz, hindi umaamin ang decision niya. Ako sa ko ng baka. Pero, the thing is, even like with Shamsi, hindi naman yun talaga ang pinaka-stressful moment ko with her na hindi stubborn siya. May isang tawag yung mami niya na mas importante. Tinawagan ko siya sa president. Joke lang. Revelation pala ito. Ang podcast na lang. Kasi okay naman, mabait naman siya. Yung prelims lang niya talaga. Ang ganda ng binigay kong hair sa kanya, pero hindi sila lang yung makeup artist ang Russian. So hindi ko kasalanan yun, pero kasalanan ko pa rin sa Oo, stubborn din. So with Leah kasi I wasn't really, involved that much.
Balik sa Brazil.
Philippine. In love kasi siya.
Pride decision.
Sabi ng mami niya, tawagan mo siya. Yun lang. Grateful with sa kay Ian, with the team, with Ali, with Patty, with AJ, with Nikki, and everyone who's helping Ahtisa because I think wala naman na sa amin yung, kami yung, paano ba i-explain yung sarili ko? Oo, ngayon start na lang kami, parang yung logo na lang na. Council of Elders. Kaya we don't really matter naman kung ano na-feel nila, mas okay na yun. And then kung may decision sila hindi okay, sinasabi ko rin naman sa girls na so pay ako na lang. Para tanggapin ko na lang na ako yung babashi kesa sa iyo. Kasi kaya kong tanggapin.
To get a reaction from you.
Kanina pa ako may reaction si Team, mahaba yun. So, kanina pa ako may reacts dito, habang sasalita sila. Yet.
Okay, finally, I just want to give you this opportunity to say thank you to all the people who really, really helped, because we all know how many people are needed for you to be able to be at your best at the point of going to the competition. So, your floor.
I don't know where to start. I won't be where I am today without the people around me. I always say that. From my Ahtistahens who are here, my core group, my trainers, my team, my styling team, my image team, lahat. Ali, who has been there from the very beginning, my family, my friends. I'm just the one standing there, but I carry everyone's hopes and dreams with me when I compete there. I'm just a symbol, ako lang yung representation nyo, pero everything I do is to represent the talent of the Filipino people, to represent the dreams and the hopes of the Filipino people. So, maraming salamat to my entire team, Miss Universe Philippines or who's super helpful to me, even if sometimes pasaway ako. may team na kahit anong oras ng umaga, kapag may biglaang ganap or anything, ready to the rescue para maganda ako, para buo ako sa araw na yun. And I don't know, there's everyone around here in this room. This journey is really for you. A big part of why I do pageants is so that I could help inspire people to go for their dreams. And I'm very grateful that all of you are helping me reach mine.
Sorry. One last question, sige lang. Pink looks really good on you. My guys, it's your Ate Bea. Syempre, as a sister, Miss International sister, I know there's a huge difference between both Miss Universe and Miss International. I know you have to scrape from the bottom to restart and train for Miss Universe. Under the leadership of my sister Ariela, what kind of pasabog or difference you think that we are going to see from your Miss International journey to now the biggest stage, Miss Universe? We want to hear a little bit of that. Syempre, we're all expecting. And of course, listen to your mommies. Remember, listen to the ones who brought you there. Yun ang pinaka-importante. And lahat ng matigas sa ulo, usually may crown sila. So, winner girl. So, you're on the right track.
I actually beg to differ with what people usually say, that you have to change yourself to fit Miss Universe. I think the organization is much more sophisticated than that, in a sense that they don't look for a cookie cutter queen. They look for someone who is a good representation of certain hopes and dreams and advocacies. And I think that I really don't need to change who I am to fit the Miss Universe crown, because if it's for me, it will be for me. I believe in destiny. I believe that I am enough as a person of who I am, and the things that I've been through, the things that I can share with people, that there is no need to pretend to be a certain kind of person just to attract people.
And that's the last question from our media partners and our queens. Why don't you give yourselves a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Those questions are really interesting, thought-provoking, and really something to talk about, something to look forward to. And now, before we hear it from our queen herself, her final message for all of us, we have prepared a short video just for you. So everyone, eyes on the screen, so watch this. Ahtisa for you. Wow. Can you tell us more about that video presentation, Ahtisa? What is that all about?
Usually fans would ask, and supporters would ask, what are the things that are going on during your preparation? What are the things that happens before you reach a certain decision? So what we did here is Empire Philippines made sure to document, make sure to catch all of those things that you ask usually, na paano ba nangyayari yun? So this is a documentary that we're putting out of the whole process of how we reach to get the headshot, of how we pick our national costume, how we pick the gowns. So dito, meron kayong backstage, isa lang stage, pero may access kayo kung paano nangyari everything in my preparation. And that's brought to you by Empire Philippines, and it will be shown on October 26 in Empire Philippines YouTube channel.
Well, there you have it. It's something to look out and watch out for, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, here to give us her final message for all of us, our Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Ahtisa Manalo.
Thank you ulit ako. I really can't, I don't think it's enough how much I've already thanked the people around me. I wouldn't be here in this position without everyone who supported me from the very beginning, from my very first pageant, from when I still live in Quezon Province. I have, the reason I'm here, the reason I got to this point is because of everyone around me who helped make sure that I get here. Pageantry has been my vehicle, my vessel in life for, to achieve dreams that I want for myself and for my family. And I just hope that this journey of mine would be something that people can look into and inspire them to also go for their dreams. And thank you to my team, Miss Universe Philippines, or my family, my friends, the media, my Ahtisa, everyone who has helped me get to this point. And we're not yet done. This is just the send-off. This is just the beginning of our competition. Meron pa tayong ipaglalaban ng 5th round. So I really hope that you still support me all throughout my Miss Universe journey when I get to Thailand. And ilalaban ko kayong lahat. I will do my best. I'll make sure that the Ahtisa on the Miss Universe stage is the best Ahtisa ever. Thank you.
Saglit lang po. Copyright.
Ahtisa Manalo, Philippines! Ahtisa Manalo, Philippines!
There we have it. Once again, a huge round of applause for Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Maria Ahtisa Manalo. And now, let us give this opportunity to our friends to document